Hey racers, welcome to the channel Race to Win. There are 3 new second generation Dodge Vipers that have been added in the recent update. Let's check them out. First up, the convertible. This car appears in used dealership. The used cars for sale section is where this car spawns. That section refreshes every 12 hours by the way. For me it spawned only once so far and for only 151k cash, making it the cheapest Viper in the game. Let us listen to its V10. It sounds alright, you know. I have no idea on how accurate it is to real life, but it sounds amazing. Performance, yeah, this car is gonna be bad, only 300 grip and 1560 weight. That makes it the slowest Viper in the game as well, but it is a nice looking convertible car. Bodywork options, we do have a lot of bodywork options. OEM plus rear fender, that looks like the fender on the ACRX. Light company with a very interesting front bumper, I actually like it. Raceworks has got an interesting front fender and front bumper. Bunny body kit. I'm not a fan of this bolt-on kit on this specific Viper. It looks out of place, but the front bumper and side skirts looks nice. And finally, the Apex kit, which looks the most unique. There are 4 different roof options: soft top and hard top. We going for the hot pink paint. Rims look nice, so we keep those. Fully upgrading the car with the LP8R engine. Only 900 grip is pretty sad. Here is the EV launch tune that we are gonna be using. Here is the half-mile run. 7.5 seconds half mile is really bad, but yo, this is a convertible. I would rather cruise on the highway with this thing than taking it to a drag strip. Next is the Dodge Viper SRT10 ACRX. This car is pretty personal as it is one of the oldest cars in Real Racing 3. We all have driven this car in the game. If you look at the stock stats, only 370 grip. Yeah, it is not going to be that fast. If you have played Real Racing 3, you would have already known how bad the Dodge Vipers are at taking corners. I don't actually know if the grip statistics in Apex Racer is lateral Gs or linear Gs. Let me know in the comments if you have any idea on that. So the livery on this car is supposed to show 10, but it is pretty obvious why it is 01 and not 10. You know, the legal stuff. Customization, every bodywork is the same as the ones on the convertible. I choose to keep the ACRX as it is. The roof, I think that it might be a roof scoop. Fully upgrading the car with the LP8R engine using the same performance parts and tuning that I have used in the Viper convertible. Here is a half-mile run. 7.2 seconds. Yeah, this car is very slow. Faster than the convertible, but still slow. It is a good collector's car, I guess. Good luck collecting all three of the second generation Dodge Vipers. And the final one of these is ACRX Viper GT3. Available in shipments. This car is diamond rarity and I got it from the 2500 gold crate. The ACRX Dodge Viper GT3 was built in 2008 and raced in the British GT. Approximately only 100 units were produced. An auction in 2021 sold this car for $100,000. Yes, very cheap for a race car with that much power. Customization is basically the same. You get the Gen 3 taillights when you change or delete the rear fender. Fully upgrading the car with the LP8R engine and similar parts used on the Viper convertible. At least this race car reaches 1000 grip. But it is a bit heavier than the ACRX, so we are going to be using the 5x5 gear tune with the LP8R engine. Here is a half-mile run. Yeah, 7.1 seconds faster than the ACRX, but still very slow overall. So those were the Gen 3 Dodge Vipers in Apex Racer. I'm pretty happy with these, but it is pretty obvious that these cars will be collecting dust in your garage. This game has so many cars that there is no value for a single car. I know that they're going full Gran Turismo style. It does have its advantages. It is more inclusive and you have your favorite car in the game, right? So what do you think about that? Let me know in the comments. Make sure you leave a like, subscribe for more Apex Racer content, and keep racing.
Don't be so concerned, just accept your